Hey, Ross Lynch. How are you? Hey, Benjam. Awesome, awesome. I probably won't be seeing it, but if you're excited for it, why not? I know I'm early, but it's Thanksgiving, right? So I'm okay being live a little bit early. I did too. And the funny thing is, my brother's house still has food. Hey, Baragon. Nice to see you. How can four people be waiting when I'm already live? My sister-in-law makes makes the stuffing, and then she like bakes it in the oven for just a little bit, just till it forms like a crust on the outside. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Would I like to have a dog or a cat? I'd like to have a cat. But dogs are okay too. Guys, if you know my brother's animals, which I don't know if you do or don't, I don't think D-Man does. Benjam might. Baragon might. And you just won a special place. You are being reported. JJ, you're being reported. And if I had it my way, I would report you to the police, but for defamation. But, you know, oh no, it's not a warning. I'm pinning the message. Feel free to report if you want to. I know I am. I'm being a pedophile. Yeah, no. I'm not being a pedophile. Well, I'm warning you that you are being reported to YouTube. And if you lose your account over this, which you might, that's not my problem. Everybody, please report. You guys can report for hate speech. Actually, no, harassment. Harassment and bullying. And he's gone. I think. Nobody told him to stop. That's funny. I have it every once in a while. Some dimwit comes in that doesn't know anything. I'm here. What's wrong, D-Man? Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I'm going through and literally reporting anything he said. How do I? Jaden Subway, hi. Welcome to my channel. How do I remove a pinned comment? Oh. Okay, anyway. Sleeping is okay. I don't know how to remove it. Okay, Ben. Okay, Ben. And there might be more people coming in, D-Man, possibly. I don't know if there will be, but this is a Learn to Care. We are doing 2 for the price of 1. Yeah. It usually comes in groups, unfortunately. So the first animal that we're going to cover is the Hainan Gibbon. I probably just totally messed up that name. Anyway, I didn't get its scientific name. I will post the actual name or the common name into the chat. They do have other common names. Jaden, be very careful with the emojis. I usually do facts first. I'm going to do facts last for these two so that we get to the meat of the matter. They are... Yeah, I'm not. It's okay, Ross Lynch. I have a hard time with it too. I don't mind emojis within reason, but when they do 2 or 3 lines of emojis, or 2 or 3 like comments of emojis over and over again, that's what I have a problem with. Their status is critically endangered. Population trend, believe it or not, is stable. I try, Baragon. I try. The number of mature individuals on this one is 10. That depends, though, on when it was last surveyed. So the organization that I get my information from goes in every once in a while and it'll survey the animal and come up with numbers. I don't know when the last time this one was done, so numbers could be up, numbers could be down. They have a species recovery score of just 15%. That's how much the population has been recovered, is 15% of it. Where you can see them? Nowhere. There are no zoos that exhibit this species. The page says that they are not severely fragmented, but I saw someplace else within their information that said they were, so I'm not really sure what to think about that one. With numbers being this low, one of the biggest things that we worry about is inbreeding. Forest loss is another major threat. And hunting and poaching for other species is another problem, because what happens is very often this animal gets unalived through a case of mistaken identity. What is being done to save them? This species is protected by CITES, which of course means that they cannot be exported or imported dead or alive internationally. There are reports of them being in protected areas, but from what I gather, these are not confirmed reports. Regular monitoring and restoration of habitat and getting involved in their conservation, or getting the natives involved in their conservation is being done. Captive breeding in the short term is not being done at this time because the animals are breeding successfully on their own. The fear is that in the process of gathering up these apes, that they may die from stress, so they remain in the wild. Then if that's the case, why haven't they updated their information? Although it does say this could be part of the problem, is the number of mature, I'm going to have to start looking and checking, because number of mature individuals at 10 is very confusing when they say they have 40. Now that is not saying that's the total population. So that's the distinction that I want to make, is it is not saying that there are 10 animals overall. There's just 10 mature individuals. Yeah, exactly. And that's the fear. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at that after live and see what it says. Because that's crazy that they would have that big of a difference. They are considered to be one of the rarest of the apes, and they rank as one of the world's rarest mammals. They once lived throughout half of China. At their heaviest, they weigh 22 pounds. They have an arm span of 5.6 feet. Being an ape, they do not have a tail. They can live for up to 40 years in the wild, but scientists cannot rule out the fact that they might make it to 55 years. They said the reason that they're not breeding in captivity is they're breeding on their own in the wild, which is good. The fear is there are so few that if you bring them into captivity, you might stress them out, and that could lead to death. And that's what they're trying not to do. So, but even then, you have to do genetic testing on every animal that you're going to breed, so that you can decide if this animal is related to this animal. And yeah. So males and females are born with a creamy buff colored coat, but males will develop an all black coat. Yeah, it can be hard in captivity. If the animals are not comfortable, it can be hard. These primates eat mostly fruit, but they will also take flower blossoms, bamboo shoots, and young leaves. In trees, while traveling, they can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour. That to me is absolutely crazy. The apes reach maturity between 6 and 8 years of age. The dominant male will mate with all the females in his group. She will give birth 20 to 24 weeks after mating. And she will have one baby. Births are synced with the blooming season, which means that there is food right away for their young. And there may be 2 years between a birth and the next birth. So that may also play a role in their numbers. Okay. Any questions so far? I need some notes to post. Anybody doing any Black Friday shopping? They live in a very small area. I don't know if how much inbreeding is occurring. That is a fear with scientists. Ooh, what games did you get, Ross Lynch? I do too. I haven't done any shopping because of financial reasons, but I don't like the crowds either. Oh, well, that's not bad. I guess nine pounds is way better than 50. Um, yeah, that's too crazy to do that. Here is the next animal. This is the scientific name for the Tonkin Snub-Nosed monkey. Their status is again critically endangered. Population trend is decreasing. Number of mature individuals is 8 to 100. Population severely fragmented? No. Oh, I love ARK. I don't do well in it, but I love it. Good to know, good to know. Why are, oh, and decline of mature individuals is yes. Why are they endangered? Habitat degradation is a threat to the species, as well as pressure from hunting. This animal may not be hunted for food, but they are hunted for traditional medicine. A dam was being built for their habitat, and it brought more people into their environment, and that brought more hunting pressure being put on the animals. What is being done to save them? They are found in 2 protected areas and also in a unprotected area as well, which sometimes happens. Research is continuing on this species. It is recommended that guns, and this is interesting, it is recommended that guns should be taken away from the people that live within the areas close to the monkeys. I know why, but I don't necessarily agree with it. As well as establishing another protected area, habitat restoration and expansion, as well as establishing a forest corridor, are all being considered. Education is being done to save this species. As with our gibbon friend, I cannot find any zoos that house them. And now for the facts. Fun fact, They were thought to be extinct until a population was found in the 1990s. They live in extended family groups, and it was first identified in 1912. It is officially one of the 25 most endangered. Is that the game with the shark? Jurassic Baragon, is that the game where you play as the bull shark? Oh, I love that game too. My eye-hand coordination issue sometimes poses a problem, but oh, D-Man, if you like sharks, you got to play that game. I get a kick out of it, especially when I get really like anti-people. It's a fun game. Their diet, it is officially one of the 25 most endangered primates, and they are one of 5 snub-nosed monkeys species. They are found in northeast Vietnam. Their diet is made up of young leaves, unripe fruits, seeds, and flowers. And it has experienced an 80% population drop in just under 40 years. They are the largest primates in Vietnam. They are 20 to 24 inches long from head to tail. Their tails can add up to 36 inches in their overall length. It's a game, at least the game I play is on the PlayStation. They are 20 to 24 inches from head to tail. Oh, wait, I just read that. Sorry. They may live in groups of up to 30 individuals, but 12 to 15 is much more common. Yes. No, I think it's 3D. No, different. Yeah, this game is definitely 3D. It is believed that the males mate with all of the females in his group, while the females only mate with one male. And it should be noted that mating is female initiated. Based on what we know from other species, females tend to care for other babies. Typically, the young are fully weaned by their second birthday. No, this is not played on the phone. This is played on the on the on the PlayStation, or maybe I don't know if it's out for Xbox. Yeah, I have PlayStation 2. I got rid of my Xbox because I wasn't playing it. I loved the games that were on it, but I just wasn't playing it. Ooh, that's interesting. I might even hop on and play for a little bit. I had a few that I liked, but I do prefer my PS4. I'm not offended. I was more offended by the doofus earlier. I like some of the Spider-Man games that were on it. That's where I got hooked on Assassin's Creed. Was my PS4. I mean my Xbox. Yeah, it was the Xbox 360. I didn't have the newer Xbox. Did we lose somebody? I don't know if that's the one that I had Destiny on or not. If I had that on Xbox or my PlayStation. I don't remember. But I really like Destiny, so if it was my Xbox, I'm going to be mad. But oh well. It was for a good reason, so. Lovely. We're slated to get more snow. 6 to 10 inches between 3 a.m. Saturday and 6 a.m. Sunday. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. It's, yeah, 6 to 10 inches. Thank you, Ross. Not looking forward to it. And I have to go out Saturday. I have to pay my phone. And of course, the banks are closed today. Otherwise, I would do it today. Ugh. D-Man, no. 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 I will post pictures. I will send you snow virtually. The last one we had 6 to 7 inches, and it was wet and it was heavy. It's what we call up here heart attack snow. I don't know. I don't drive in it. Well, I don't drive at all, but nope, it's not. I don't know if I've ever seen. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen a Doctor Who Christmas special. To be honest, I used to like Doctor Who. I haven't seen it for a while, though. Currently, I'm getting caught up on all the Ultraman action that I missed because we don't have it here in the United States as a series as much as Japan does. So did we? I always have to stop and look. There's only one person in live? Well, that stinks. I'm going to like my own live. I think I can do that. I have no idea. YouTube is really weird sometimes. When it comes to that. So, I have been working really, really hard at coming up with new topics for videos. So coming up this week is Brazilian pepper tree. I know I'm gonna mess this up. Hydrelia. That is scheduled, D-Man. Water hyacinth, southern pine beetle, shovel-nosed sturgeon as a group, lizard man, cryptids, reptilians. And then the following week is going to be catfish as a group, piranha as a group, blue bottlefly, common phlox, mantises as a group, hermaphroditism, and hooded vultures. Hydrilla. Okay. I might get it one of these days. But for those of you that love other stuff, come on, cooperate just once. I have also added, oh, maybe not. I guess I haven't added it yet. But coming up after that, we have humpback whale, scallops as a history of food, grizzly bears, deserts, wallabies versus kangaroos, a river stingray from South America, and black caiman. And then tonight's live is going to be something. Yes, lizard people. I think. We are going to be doing the Zanzibar Red Colobus and the drill at 6 p.m. Tomorrow we're going to be doing So You Have a Spider in Your House. And I don't know what in the heck I meant by So You Want to Start Your Own Collection. And then Tuesday, we are going to be doing Primates Are Not Pets and Exotic Animals as Pets. Friday will be Mountain Habitats and then Cloud Forest. And then we have an exhibit focus coming up, Penguin and Puffin Coast and Arctic Panorama. The following week, though, I am throwing at you guys Sarcosuchus and Caprosuchus, as well as Titanus, which is a terror bird species, and giant stork. And I'm trying to see if I do have some work that I have to do. Ugh. Not a problem. The prehistoric it is Sarcosuchus and Caprosuchus, Titanus and the giant stork is going to be December 12th. And that topic will not pop up again until January 9th. And it looks like probably it pops back up every once in a blue moon. Oh. That's one thing I try not to do. One of these days, we're going to do a live where I actually show pictures. I don't know when that's going to happen because it's really hard. But if I can get pictures I learned how to do that recently. How to put pictures in the lives. I don't think so. I don't know what the deal is. Because she hasn't seen it, so she hasn't seen my notice, and I sent it almost an hour ago. I love it. You play as a bull shark that you can evolve over time. Yeah, some of the stuff that I've seen come out of the Peace River, really, really cool stuff. Stuff I wish I had. Okay, who's doing the emojis? Thank you. The best I can do is, or the best that I've been able to do is my trilobite, crinoids, and a few other stuff. But woo! Sorry, y'all. I forgot what I was wearing. I'm okay with y'all, like, sort of knowing where I'm from. But as you've seen, there's some people that I don't want to know where I live. Terror birds are so freaking awesome. Every once in a while, somebody will plow up a mastodon up here. Where my dad's been from, there have been people who have plowed up mastodon. Well, I will be covering Titanus. I also want to do like the jaguars that used to live in the area. I don't know if they lived up here by me, but I doubt it. But my hope is that by doing some of the dinosaur stuff, actually, hold on, because I have I have my, by the way, I gotta thank you guys. I don't know who's all involved in this, but my crime and punishment short on the Dead Man's channel got 283 views already. So freaking happy. Oh, I did not know that. That's too cool. But in other news, I need to switch because content. 16 views on the lamprey video. D-Man, did you see the lamprey video? I know you did, actually. Did you like the thumbnail for that one? Yeah. Fun fact, when Jefferson sent the this is not good. I can't think of what it's called. Dang. The Lewis and Clark expedition, when they went out west, Jefferson thought that they might find ground sloth. Live. Of course, they didn't. But also, fun fact, there are at least 2 trees that we know of that grow in North America that were adapted for those animals. Actually, 3 that I know of. Baragon, check. If you can't find them on let me see. I'll do it for you. The problem is they drop a lot of their stuff. Do you shop on Amazon, Baragon? They have one for $8.99. Free delivery if you have Amazon Prime. Maybe. And I don't know. And the one they have is Megatherium. I don't know if Safari LDT ooh, guys. Oh my gosh. Look what they're coming out with. Do you recognize it? Stupid thing. They're going to do a goblin shark. That is too cool. I don't know if... No, Safari... Well, I didn't think they had one. But Safari LDT also has a ground sloth, which makes sense. It's $8.49. I don't know if it's any different than the one I have. Probably not, really. But well, so they added, so there are trees in the United States, and one really popular fruit that we eat that evolved for just this animal that I know of. Osage orange, avocado, and the black locust all evolved with megafauna in mind. Those big spines that black locust has, I have not. But there's a cryptid in Mexico or in South America within the rainforest that is believed to be a ground sloth. And it's kind of scary. Carrie, you missed the fun. Ooh, that's exciting. D-Man. I'm all for mummies. And I don't know. My eyes don't work really good on some of these guys. But if you do get this figure, well, never mind. It's a very interesting figure. And I don't know if this is Deodon. I don't think it is. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm going to find out, though. Maybe. Watch me not be able to find it. Oh, wait. Ooh. I like their new Spinosaurus. Sorry, They do have Hyaenodon, Gigas. Wait till you get to be my age. Dying. Baragon and D-Man, check that guy out. Regal Ceratops. Or no. Regala Ceratops. Yeah. It varies a little bit. Some of them are better than others. Postosuchus. I probably should save up some money. $11.47. No, this looks like Daeodon. Yeah, there's Torosaurus. I don't know why I got him, but I did. So, Baragon, this is Daeodon. Or at least that's what they're selling it as. Ooh. Yeah. Carrie, you missed the chance to You missed a chance to get rid of a hellion. He was being a jerk. I don't know if that's my dad I'm hearing, or if that's the neighbor. Yeah, you guys are it's okay. You're fine. Yeah, he was a bit. Yeah. I don't think he was going to get reported. I don't think he thought that I was being serious. But, like, I'm going to sit there and allow him to talk about me that way? Well, I found out on TikTok that if I report somebody for that, nothing happens. He wasn't making personal threats. It was just more of the he's a a predator. I'm like, I'm not dealing with it. It's nothing we haven't seen before. And I don't understand where it's coming from. I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever had or done anything to it's nuts. Especially not online. I'm not. No, I'm not. It is bullying. I also got him for misinformation on one of his comments. So he got reported twice. It might be ageism. But getting back into the figures, I really want that goblin shark. Oh, Carrie didn't see it. I don't think. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. I don't. I like it, but I don't like it. It's like the great white that I have. See if I can find it. Now watch, I won't be able to find it. What I try and do is look at what's in and then buy. I used to do like $150. Ooh, I really like that leopard shark too. But that's not what I'm looking for. Well, now I can't find it. If I see something that I want, I will save up for it. And then get it. Ooh. Now, see, if I were going to be shopping, that's a fairly decent looking Mako. It's decent enough. Right? And it's only $6. Now I can't find it. Oh, here he is. He's not the best. It may not be the best looking, but that's not a bad goblin shark. He looks pretty good. I don't know what else they have coming out that I might want to grab eventually. Mosasaurus, Amazon river dolphin, Is it Dienosuchus? White stork? Pork belly? Adolescent male lion? Yeah, I don't think so. Saltosaurus? Deinosuchus? That's what I thought about that. Mahe Mahe? Bearded vulture. I'd like to have that one. Kentrosaurus. Type D orca figure. I don't know. I need to stop. I need to stop shopping because I just can't. But anyway, guys, tonight at 6, if I haven't said it already, we are doing something. We are doing the Zanzibar Red Colobus and the drill. I can, and I do very often, Ross Lynch. Believe me, there's a lot of things I want to get that I haven't got. I am definitely not spending what I do. But this is the only thing that I really, really like was buying to where it was an issue. And I mean, you can see I have a whole nother shelf that's not being used. And my Godzillas that maybe I could do something with, but that is the one thing. Like, I do not like eating out at all. Like, there's some places I like to go. Like, there's this little Mexican joint not too far away from where I live. To me, they have the best. And I know they're not super hard to make, but they have some of the best, like, tortilla chips. I don't know where they get them from, if they make them in-house or not. And then this Chinese joint that's not too far away from where I live. And it's the only place I know of that does curry that isn't super expensive. And they do it, the sauce that they do it in is such that it masks the flavor of the cauliflower. I don't know if they still make it anymore because it's been a few years since I've been there, but ooh, that's not bad. I try not to eat out, and when I do, it's usually with my parents. Um, no original Waffle House in the Chicago area. Or at least that's what they're saying. See, we don't have that. White Castle, Pizza Hut. I don't even know if we have an In-N-Out burger. We have IHOP. We have Five Guys. I don't think we have In-N-Out. I think is more Western. And we have Denny's, which I don't really care for Denny's, to be honest. Uh, Ross Lynch, you're not missing much. I don't think, anyway. KFC, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, KFC, Starbucks, and Subway. McDonald's and Burger King. Supposedly are the big chains. Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Dave's Hot Chicken, Popeyes, Five Guys, Carl Jr.'s, and Raising Cane's is going to open. But it's going to be in Leeds. That's what it says. I am not going to be able to pronounce this, so I'm going to put it into the video or into live. Yeah, I've never been there. I have a friend that works there. So that, oh, okay. That place has a Wendy's. Blackpool supposedly has a Wendy's. Brighton supposedly has a Wendy's. Cambridge, Chelmsford, Colchester has a drive-through. Derby, Hull, Leeds, London has 4. Oxford, Peterborough, Portsmouth, Reading, Sheffield, and York. I love cranberry sauce. Yum, 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 yum. That's like, we didn't have it this year for some reason. I was really upset. Yeah, well, they're not. I love cranberry sauce. We don't make it. We buy it. But it's something that, yeah, I don't do green bean casserole. If I'm going to have green beans at Christmas time, it's going to be my grandma's recipe. Although my grandma doesn't make it anymore, obviously, but it's her recipe for German style green beans. And that's what I like. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. We've been on for an hour and 33 minutes. It's time. I'm sure my phone hates me. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, B. I will be back at 6. Ooh, nice. That's one thing I didn't get. I didn't get any desserts. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Carrie and D-Man, thank you. Bye-bye.